guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I was going to be doing a study abroad Q&A, and for those of you who don't know, I will be studying abroad in Melbourne, Australia this semester, and I leave in 6 days. That is so crazy. 6 days. Like, I haven't even started packing yet. That's just the procrastinator in me, but I'm going to do it soon. But I have gotten asked a lot of questions from people just about like, how do you go about studying abroad, why did you choose Australia, and just stuff like that. So today I'm going to be answering those questions, and I also want to do a video showing like what I'm packing and like how I'm packing all of my stuff. So if you want to see that, just let me know down below in the comments and I'll make that video for you guys, because of course I'll have to be packing soon. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm just going to be looking at the questions from off my phone. Let's go. So the first question is about price. So not necessarily like how much does it cost, but are you allowed to use like your financial aid if you receive that, just stuff like that. So Australia is like one of the more expensive countries to travel to, so you are able to use financial aid or FAFSA if you do qualify for that. I was lucky enough to be able to receive a scholarship from the study abroad office at my school, and I also created a website where I collected donations from family members and friends, and I'll leave that link down below in case you guys want to see like what it looks like and how I created it, just so you can get a feel for it. So yeah, that's how I raised like most of the money to be able to study abroad. But yeah, it depends on like what country you're going to. I know that England is definitely cheaper than Australia. Australia can range from like 15,000 to like 18,000, and England is like 8 to 10,000. Basically, I'm just paying like the tuition at my homeschool and just paying for housing and stuff like that at the school in Australia. So that's just how that works. What did you do for scholarships? Yeah, I just like applied for scholarships, and I didn't get all of the scholarships that I applied to, so don't feel down if you don't get the one that you really wanted. And by the way, I'm like sorry for this like this background. I'm at my room at home and I don't have like, I wanted to put like my tapestry up and make it look pretty, but you know, I was just like, Melanie, you just need to get this video done and just let everybody know and answer all the questions that you can before you have to start packing. You don't have time to make videos anymore. So next question, some goals that you have for when you go. So like my goal that I had like primarily for studying abroad was to find myself, I guess. Like, I don't know, I feel like when you go to college you get so caught up in being around the same clique of people. I don't know, everybody is just the same, like you're just so used to it and you kind of like lose yourself trying to not necessarily fit in with other people, but just trying to like go with the group. I don't even know. I'm going to be all by myself in Australia. Like, I'm leaving and I don't know anybody over there, so I'm gonna be on the plane by myself. I'm gonna be in a whole other country, literally across the world, by myself, and I'm going to have to be independent, be on my own. It's a 16-hour time difference. I'm not going to be able to call home or like call anybody that I'm like close to 24/7. So, you know, it's just really an adventure and a once in a lifetime experience to be able to do this, and I'm so grateful. But yeah, my goal is just to, you know, find out who I am and what I like, you know, conquer any fears that I have of like being alone. Like, I'm so indecisive, so I'm always like, oh, what should I eat? Like, should I get this or should I get that? And then when I'm going there, I'm gonna have to like figure out what I want to eat on my own. It's like little things like that, you know, like I feel like when I come back I'm gonna be like more grounded, I guess. But yeah, that's my main goal. Another question was, am I gonna vlog when I'm there? And yes, I really want to post a lot of videos when I'm there. Like, I honestly want to post like every single day. But I know that that's gonna be hard. Like, right when I get there, I'm gonna be like going through like orientation week and all this stuff and just getting settled in. But yeah, like I honestly want to vlog all of my adventures and take you guys along with me, because I like don't only want to like stay in one city in Australia. Like that's not gonna happen. I want to go to like different countries close to Australia and all throughout, experience different cities and stuff like that. So yes, I will definitely be vlogging, so if you have any video ideas you can just leave them down below too. Okay, so the next question was, why did I pick Australia? So I picked Australia because I've always wanted to go to Australia, and I feel like Australia is one of those countries that everybody says they want to go to, but they never go to. So I just wanted to go, and what other time am I going to be able to go to Australia and just spend 5 months there? I'm literally going to be living in a whole other country for 5 months. It's crazy. I'm going to have to figure out my way, learn where all of the supermarkets are, learn the streets, learn how to work the tram. It's just going to be a whole different experience that I'm used to. I picked Melbourne because Melbourne has been voted the most livable city in the world for the past 6 years. So it was like, what better place to go to than Melbourne? I feel like everybody wants to go to Sydney just because it's the most known, but I wanted to do something different and go to Melbourne, and I've heard great things about it, and I'm so excited for all of the nice art and graffiti work all over, and there's like little alleys. They say Melbourne is the New York of Australia and Sydney is the LA. So whichever one you like better, that's what I suggest going to, but I'm sure they're both amazing. If you're wondering, while I'm in Australia, I'm going to be studying the same thing that I'm studying at my home university. My major is communications with an emphasis in cinema and TV production and a minor in marketing. So I won't be taking any marketing classes over there because they are ridiculous with the amount of papers and word count that they have over there. So won't be taking any marketing classes because I don't want to be this may sound like what are you talking about, Melanie? Like you're going over there to study, but I don't want to be overwhelmed with too much schoolwork. Like I want to have fun and enjoy like my time abroad. And so yeah, I'm like trying to take all of these easy classes, but they're still gonna give me credit for like what I need back at home. I'm just gonna be taking like TV classes and one psychology class just because I need it. Another question was, what is the process to like be able to study abroad? You usually have to go to the study abroad office at your school at least like a semester before you want to study abroad. So you're able to pick whatever country you want just as long as they have classes in that country that you can take that will benefit your major. I went to my study abroad office and I was like, I want to study abroad in Australia, and then you have to go through this whole process. You have to be accepted, but everybody's usually accepted unless your GPA sucks. Like you have to have at least a 2.5 GPA, I think. So if you don't have a 2.5 GPA, I don't think you should be studying abroad, but you can do it one day. Once you pick which country you want to go to, you then pick a school. So basically the school that offers like the classes that you need, and then you have to apply to the school just like you applied to your regular home university, and you have to get accepted. So once you get accepted to the school, that's when all the fun starts and all the stress. That's when you know, buy your health insurance. I'm like so drowned in health insurance. Like I have so much health insurance, it's crazy. I have like 3 different kinds of health insurance while I'm there, but that's great. Like you buy your health insurance and you pick your housing and all that stuff. Oh, by the way, I'm staying on campus. Then you don't pick your classes yet. Like I'm leaving in 6 days and I'm just now picking my classes. So yeah, which is a different story. That is stressful too. Basically you have to go and pick which classes is abroad will match up with classes at your home university. So if you need to take a health psychology class at your home university, you want to see if they have a class at your abroad university that will be close to that. So that way when you're taking a class abroad, when you come back, you know, that credit will be satisfied and you won't have to take another class like that at your home university. Make sense? Okay. So if they have a health psychology class that you need at home, then you want to take a health psychology class abroad. So then when you get back, you have that credit satisfied. In Australia, you're only allowed to take up to 4 courses. So that's kind of like a weight lifted off my shoulder because I'm usually taking like 5 or 6. So it's going to be like real chill. So I'm excited about that. It's basically just like the process. You just pick where you want to go, you apply, and then you get all the stuff that you need to get done. You buy your plane ticket, you just do all of that stuff. Australia is so expensive to travel to. You have to remember that too. If you want to go to Australia, plane tickets are expensive. Their question was, will your credits transfer? So basically, for my school and for most schools, the credit that you take abroad will count as transfer credits. So good thing is it will not, if you fail a well, don't fail a class. You have to at least pass it. But if you get a D in a class abroad, it won't harm your GPA back home. But if you get an A in a class abroad, it won't make your GPA better back home. So basically the transfer credits will only show up on your transcripts. So that's important if you're like applying for grad school or anything like that. But if you go over there and you get all straight D's and you have a 4.0 GPA at home, it won't bring your GPA down, which is good, but then it's also kind of bad because like if you ace all of your classes over there and you have a 3.5 GPA at home and you want to raise it, it's just still going to be a 3.5 GPA. So it's kind of like good, bad, you know. What am I most looking forward to? I'm most looking forward to just traveling. This will be my first time traveling like out of the country. I had to get a passport. I had to apply for a visa. I am like going out of the country all by myself. So I'm just like excited to travel, you know, step out of my comfort zone, not be afraid to travel on my own. So yeah, I'm just excited to just see the world and see like what else is out there because I'm just so accustomed to living in this one state. So I'm just excited to see what that other side of the world has to offer, and I'm just excited to make travel videos, and I hope you guys are excited too. And the most important question of them all is, why study abroad? Study abroad is definitely, I feel, a once in a lifetime opportunity. When will you have the chance to say, I was able to study in Australia, or I was able to study in Spain, London, just a whole other country. It's crazy, and you'll never get that opportunity again, most likely. And that's why I wanted to study abroad. I wanted to do something different, something that I wasn't used to, and I'm really excited. I'm so excited to go, but I'm kind of nervous as well. I leave in 6 days and it's just crazy. I'm sad to be leaving my family and my girlfriend, but I will be back in 5 months. The thing about Australia is they start school in March and they end in like early June, so it's kind of really short. So I am leaving February 15th, and because of the time difference, I won't arrive in Australia until February 17th, and then I will leave Australia June 19th, and then I would arrive back in the US June 20th. And that'll be it. So yes, I'm so excited to bring you guys along on my study abroad adventures in Melbourne, Australia. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any more questions, I will be happy to make a study abroad question answer part 2. So just leave your questions down below. And thanks so much for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye.